Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a oil change on our 2006 Ford F250. You won't see me actually touching the truck. I'm going to be behind the camera. I'm wearing a dress, and so that just wouldn't be appropriate for you guys to see. But I wanted to walk through oil change with you and just kind of let you know the things we do. So let me come down here first. Sorry, the shop's a mess. Devin hasn't cleaned it, and I don't really know where his tools go that well. I might try to help him out while he's out of town. But, so we use Rotella T4. It is hard to find sometimes. Walmart normally has it for like $13. I think AutoZone's normally like $20. I ended up getting this from Tractor Supply because nobody had it. I paid $14.99 a gallon. I believe, if I remember right, which I'm going to check the owner's manual, truck holds 14 quarts. Devin thought it was 12, but I always remember buying 4 gallons and having some left over. I think it's 14. I know I read in a forum that some say 13 to 15. So we'll see, and we'll check the dipstick level as we go. After dropping Devin off right before dropping him off at the airport, he realized he did not have any windshield wiper fluid. So we're going to top that off for him since I got to be on the ladder anyways. We are doing a Rev Diesel oil additive. We will be using both of these. This is the first time that I've used this. I had a customer a while back ago recommend it. And so as you see, for a pickup truck, diesel engine, 8 ounces. These are 2 4-ounce bottles, so it will take both of them. It's the #1 product for systems like the 7.3 and the 6L, and probably the 6.7 now. They might have just not updated it for this. We have a new dipstick here because Devin broke the handle off of ours. So if you need a new dipstick, there's the Dorman number. Then I always like to replace these when we do them, and I keep the old one just in case we can't find one in time. But new plug with a new washer. And last but not least, to change the oil in this truck, I've got the oil filter. I gotta go grab that. It's in the back of the Shelby. The oil filter is up here. I don't know if you can really see it from here, which I need to fix that. See that right there? That needs to be fixed. So this is your oil filter wrench. I did just go buy another one because I believe little Joey has ours. So this also came from AutoZone. So there's your part number. They normally have one on the shelf. They had this one on the shelf, so I went and grabbed it. I'm gonna go grab the filter for you guys. Alright, sorry about that, you guys, but here is our oil filter. It is a Ford Motorcraft. There is the part number for you guys. It is a paper oil filter that comes with a new O-ring. I will see if I can't magnet y'all onto the hood to kind of see over that when we get there. Last but not least, you're going to need something to drain in. I have a little thing for me to roll on to get under here. Fortunately for us, even when the truck had a 2-inch level on it, I did not have to raise the truck up to get under here. Normally I use a 5-gallon bucket, but this is what I had empty and available. So I'm going to go ahead and get the drain plug out. I'm not going to bore you with that, and then I'll catch you guys up top. Alright, so we got the oil draining down there. It looks like it's almost empty now. It was a 19 millimeter to get it off. The new drain plug is a 14. I just took a whole set with me down there to do it. Now we're going to climb up here and get the oil filter out. I've got me a little wrench, or ratchet, whatever you want to call it. And I did bring the snap-on gun in case it's on there too tight for me right now. I'm going to have the snap-on gun up here anyways to get to that boot right there. So, yeah. Which I think I need a 10 millimeter for that. So let me grab that while we get up here. There is our oil filter right there. That's what I was talking about, not being on the boot all the way. So I'm going to try to fix that. But yeah, we're going to try to get it off by hand first. I do have the ratchet, but only because I am pregnant. I don't know how tight it is on there. It should not be very tight. You're not supposed to tighten them down that much. So hopefully it's not. If it is, I'll use that to break it loose, but I will not, I repeat, I will not be using that to tighten it back down. I will be tightening it down by hand. Okay, and then we'll get back down, put the new plug in, we'll get this old dipstick out, and start add our oil and everything. All right, I will catch you in a second. I'm not going to make you watch me do this boring stuff either. So just grab your socket, sits on top, righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, so it wasn't too tight on there. I've got to get the cap off, but I did have to use this to kind of break it loose, just to have a little bit more leverage anyways. So let me get this cap off. All right, so it takes a little bit of effort to get it off, but I got it off. Next, we need to pop this O-ring off, which I'm just going to use a flathead to do it. And of course, we got a new one. I kind of made a mess up here, but I'm going to go wash the truck after this anyways. So let's grab the new one out real quick. All right, so with any O-ring, to help it seal, you just want to take a little bit of that oil in there, kind of lube it up real good, and then place it on there. I'm going to get it lubed up real good and get it on there for us. All right, O-ring's on there now. The filter is going to go in with this side down in the cap, and so this side will be over the spring that's up there. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed for you guys, but so see how we left that end open? Goes down in there, and you're going to have to push it down a little bit and screw that in. So I'm going to do that and just tighten it by hand. The thing we're doing is we just took the old dipstick out, and I'm going to replace it with the new one. Then I'm going to pop the engine oil cap off right there, get me a funnel, and then I'm going to go under the truck, plug it again, and then we'll start filling. Alright, so I got the oil change done on the truck. The truck did hold 14 quarts, maybe a hair over. I used 3 gallons and 3.5. There's right under 2 in here. So, and it is right below the max line, which is perfect. I did not fix that band up there because it's tilted down and I don't feel comfortable reaching over to get it. I think it's probably going to hold fine. If it pops, I'll deal with it on the side of the road. I don't think it's going to do that to me. Devin was pushing it through like 30 pounds of boost last night and it didn't come off yet. So, anything else? So the stock plug that was in there was a 19 millimeter. I just put a 14 millimeter in there. Gave you the part number for that. I did put those 2 4-ounce oil additives in it as well. Went ahead and filled up the the windshield wiper fluid. Sorry, I was looking at the headlights. We'll call it blinker fluid though. Got everything tightened back down. The oil plug, I'm going to pull the truck out here in a minute. You can see where I did get some on the floor. I wiped off around it. I tightened that down by hand, just kind of pushed on a little bit. Probably, I'd say if I had to guess, maybe like 90 pounds of torque on it, maybe 100. Not that much. I was on the rolling carts. It was kind of pushing me instead. But I did get that tightened down. I wiped around it. I'm going to go and give it a bath, and I'll put some quick dry down in here, and then when I come back home, I will look at the plug and make sure it's not leaking, that I did get it tight enough, and we'll check the fluid levels again. But that is it. That's all you need to do on the oil change on your truck. You can use something different besides Rotella, of course, and you can use a different filter if you'd like. I just find Motorcraft works the best for us with no issues. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go take a shower. Kind of got oil all over myself. So I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'm going to take this beautiful thing to go get a bath, because, so don't get mad at Devin. I am pregnant doing this, but Devin does not know I'm doing this for him. The truck's been overdue for an oil change, and he's been working 6 days a week. So I'm going to go give the truck a bath, and then I'm going to polish his wheels up with some new cleaner I got. So, and I'll let you guys know how that is. Anyways, you guys, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and y'all hustle harder.